What is it about Devonport that instantly makes visitors feel they have arrived at a suburb which is somehow different to the rest of Auckland? Known as Auckland's marine suburb, Devonport contains pleasant beaches, as do many other suburbs. But how many others have such a splendid city backdrop? Across the harbour, Tamaki Drive, with Mount Hobson behind, Auckland War Memorial Museum and Mount Eden. Devonport's waterfront always seems busy. And of course, the ferry terminal. Further along, the Navy reminds us that Devonport has long had Naval Association. Opposite the ferry terminal is the Esplanade Hotel, built in 1903 and recently renovated. Along King Edward Parade are many other fine old buildings, rather like the waterfront of an English seaside town. At the head of the main street, Victoria Road, stands Mount Victoria, with its distinctive signal station at the summit, and painted mushrooms, and fine views. Back down on Victoria Road, we can admire beautifully maintained old buildings and sample some of Devonport's cafes and restaurants and interesting old shops. Yes, I realise other suburbs have similar areas, but how many have this scenic backdrop? But it's away from bustling Victoria Road that you start to appreciate what is different about Devonport. For as you explore the quiet side streets, you discover not just a few, but many well-maintained and restored old houses and cottages. Yes, away from the main areas can be found the charm of Devonport, tucked away in these old narrow streets, where it feels as though life in the late 1800s has somehow been preserved despite the passage of time. But time hasn't been kind to all, for hidden away on a corner section, I found this once loved home, now probably past renovation. But it was an exception, which for me didn't spoil the magic of Devonport's charm.